And this recipe here makes enough for lunch and breakfast as well. So if we just chop a few apples
But like I said, with any diet, you have to stick to it. But in a way, I've tried all diets, but this, it actually tastes good and it is good for you.
It's beautiful. There's one we made earlier. I'm going to pour some of that in a second, but look at this. First of all, I'm going to show you how you can juice something like spinach. So you get some spinach, first of all, and you put it in the hopper of a juice extractor like this. So you push it down.
Spinach for breakfast
I know,
doesn't sound nice, but it is.
But you just push it down in the hopper like this. There you go. Make sure it's full. Don't turn the machine on, as I told you before. Otherwise, you could lose your fingers.
But Jason does make it look so easy. You do need to spare, I would say, about 15 minutes in the morning. Which normally, if you have Weetabix, it's a 2-minute job. But you do have to spend time.
Oh, there is. So look at this. So if we start pushing it through, and we've got... Look, now that doesn't look appetizing for breakfast.
Doesn't.
I appreciate that. And you're going to put some cucumber in here. Cucumber going in the juice. But then this is what makes it taste good. Freshly extracted pineapple juice going in. We're going to have some celery going in. Celery down like this.
And it smells really strong.
You can really smell that. We're going to put a little bit of ginger in. Kate, look at this. A little bit of ginger. And we juice this, we don't blend it. Put it in there. And look, you can even get some juice out of that and you can smell that.
Yeah, I can smell that.
You can smell it even from there. It's beautiful. Freshly extracted pineapple juice. You just shove that in. And it doesn't take long to actually make the juice. I think the time is spent cleaning the machine, I guess. But here you go. Put it in. I mean, literally straightforward. Pineapple.
You do it so quick.
It is quick. You can put the lime in. Get some apple going in. Okay, we get this done as quick as we can.
So when you're on the road like me, and we pour it in a flask at lunchtime, it's easy just to drink it. Easy.
There you go. A little bit more, a little bit more. This makes about 1 litre. This thing here is about 1 litre, which is enough for servings for breakfast and lunch. I mean, the programme is very, very straightforward. One of these, beautiful. Now, again, if we look at that, it doesn't look...
It doesn't look nice at all.
It doesn't look the most appetising. And then we're going to add some avocado.
The best bit, that makes it so creamy.
Yeah, I know, you don't...
Love it.
In fact, I made you one without avocado once and you just didn't like it.
No, you could definitely taste the difference with avocado. But don't they say that that's fattening?
Avocados are full of fat. However, they're a good fat. I mean, we're hearing more and more about it, Kate, but, you know, most people wouldn't have gone near avocados if they thought about losing weight or, you know, getting back into shape. However, avocados do not make you put on weight because your body will gain the right kind of fats from them. So all we do is add a little bit of ice as well into the blender. Couldn't be easier. And then you've got this beautiful concoction, which tastes so much better than it looks. You pour it into the blender, and then you very simply just add this on and literally blend. So while that's going around now, you've got to wait around about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes in order to blend that properly. And then it's nice and rich and creamy. But there's some we made earlier. Kate, I don't know if you want to...
This isn't Blue Peter, Jason.
They
want to see the real thing.
Here's one we made earlier. Because it take a little while to blend
And you
that
pour it,
avocado.
and it looks so delicious.
Wow.
And you can tell that it's fresh because I'm going to drink it.
I'm going to pour some of this as well. But it's rich, it's creamy. It has essential fats, it has protein in, it has vitamins, it has minerals, it has phytonutrients. I mean, this supplies your body with everything it requires. Plus, the reason it's in a liquid form, which means that it's easier for your body to break down. Hence.
And like you say, you explain to them about your mouth as a blender.
Yeah, a lot of people don't chew their food properly. They tend to just eat their food and gulp it down. However, the enzymes contained in your saliva are much more powerful than those in your stomach. And so most people just gulp their food down, the stomach kind of struggles. So by doing this, you should sip your juice. I know sometimes you're good at that. Peter tends to gulp his juice, is what I find. But always add ice to make it cool. But it tastes more like, what does it taste like? Believe
it or not, you can actually taste everything that's in it. It's weird to explain. I can taste the ginger, I can taste spinach leaves, you can taste the set. You can actually taste it all.
So what does it taste? Is it a bitter? Is it sweet?
It's not bitter, it's sweet. And sometimes, you know, you think you need that sugar level.
Yeah.
It seems like it's in there, that sort of...
See, the reason why, because, I mean, sugar, I mean, this is why people go into glycemic index. A lot of people will mention this, you know, it's juice,
What
so
does
it's going
that
to
mean?
shoot...
I don't know. So
Okay,
what's
high
that mean?
glycemic index means that it's going to shoot your sugar levels sky high.
Right.
And when your sugar levels are high, insulin comes in, your pancreas secretes insulin, waffle, but it burns it off and pushes it into fat cells,
Right.
which is why white flour, white sugar makes people overweight. However, we've put avocado in this, which acts like a buffer, which means that these sugars will not quickly absorb, but slowly absorb into the bloodstream, which means it should satisfy your hunger. I don't know how you found it.
No, at first, I will admit, the first few days when I've done it, you think, oh my God, diet. And you just think of food, you just want food because you know you're on a diet.
Yeah.
But you get used to it. It does fill you up a glass if you do it slowly. If you gulp it all down, if you do it slowly, like you say, it fills you up. And you just drink water in between. This is what I've been doing. Have another glass for lunch. When it comes to the evening, we don't have a juice. What do we have? Give us the option.
No, we don't. Well, there's several options around here. I'll tell you what to do. Let's do some protein stuff here, first of all, okay? Because people think it's all about juice. And you've been eating as well.
I never used to eat fish, but I absolutely love that salmon.
But look, I mean, salmon was nice. Mixed with, I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't, I mean...
Normally,
If we
that
can
is
get a-
rabbit food normally to me, but... Like, you know, you think for salad, you think, oh, boring, bland, but you can actually put a lot in it and it tastes really good. I'm actually into salad, salmon.
And you can add a lot. This is like a nice protein dinner in the evening, mixed with some beautiful fresh salads and herbs. And if you look at that, we've got some cabbage, which is normally awful, but we just grated it. We grated some carrots, we grated all kinds of stuff in there. And plus, we've got some tomatoes and some leaves and lemon and all mixed together. That's a salad.
And it does fill you up, believe it or not. You don't think it would, but it does.
Because it genuinely satisfies your hunger because we have the right nutrients going in. So salmon, tuna, you know, what else have we got here? I mean, we got some fresh chicken you can have as, you know, as
Are
a...
you allowed to eat the skin of the chicken?
Absolutely, you're allowed to eat the skin of the chicken. Again, because what
Yummy.
we're not going to the normal diet mentality,
Yeah.
which is all about no fat, no fat. But then also I want to talk about, you know, some dips as well, because, you know, we've got some freshly made hummus here. We have some guacamole made with
Love
some
it.
avocados.
Love the avocado.
You can also have pesto. You can mix it in. You can put, you know, it's not just bland. And even, you know, I mean, I've even got this here as well, some mayonnaise. See, a lot of people go, oh, mayonnaise, never in a million. But
That's the thing, with this diet, people think, oh no, you're not allowed sauces, you're not allowed to add this, that, when actually you can. And this is a diet that you can stay on forever, because it
Well, of course,
is healthy.
it's a way of life, Katie. And if you think about this, you get like, if you're in a hurry, quick thing of tuna, open it up, put it in a bowl, add
That
some
is so nice with pepper and salt on it as well, yummy.
salt, pepper, add some lemon juice, bit of mayonnaise, boom, you're good to go, because it's a high protein snack. That was the glycemic index that I was talking about.
Are
as
there
well.
any healthy curries you can eat?
Do
Is what they probably want to know as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, like anything, what's wonderful about this particular program is when you have your juice in the morning, you have your juice in the afternoon, it means that you can be freer than you would normally be free to eat in the evening. And you're looking forward to your meal, obviously. As long as you eat it slowly, that's one of the key things, using your
And
blender.
water, you must drink water.
2 litres
Which I
of that
admit,
stuff.
I'm
I was
not
gonna
normally
say.
a water drinker. But
you
now
ha-
I am. Can't you tell by the skin? Perfect.
This is, okay, bread, okay?
Bread is the best.
Okay, and bread
I'll
is...
move this out of the way.
Yeah, cheers, Katie. Bread is the best if it's of the right kind, Katie. That's the thing. Now, look, I'm going to give you a little fact about some bread here. See, white bread?
Yeah.
Cockroaches will only eat white bread in emergency circumstances, okay? So just think that through. So this is not good because this turns into sugar in the bloodstream, and sugar leads to the pancreas secreting insulin, which leads to fat.
Right.
So if you think of sugar, think of fat. So if you think of fat, like avocado, doesn't necessarily make you fat. That was the old way of thinking. This is carbohydrates.
Another question, talking of the bread. I asked you the question, what is the difference with brown bread and white bread? Because some people think, I'm going to get brown bread because it's healthy, and you said it's not.
No, well, because normal brown bread is simply just some of this stuff that's been dyed with caramel. So it's actually worse for you because they've added chemicals to trick you into thinking that it's actually good.
And I bet you didn't know that,
There
did
you
you?
go, a
But you
little
do
fun.
now.
So this is a much better alternative. This is German rye bread, toasted, add some avocado, tuna, mayonnaise, black pepper. Ooh, you know, so many
Boy,
things
you're making me hungry.
so many things you can do. And again, that can be an evening snack. Or if you're out and about, you can't carry your juice around with you. I mean, what we do is as you know, you put the juice in the flask and have it for lunch. But sometimes even that's not practical. So you want something that's practical, maybe a quick snack attack or something. And again, this is white pita breads. This is wholemeal pita breads.